How's this mid lane going? We haven't really looked at this yet. I mean, I think this is definitely nice.
21 and 5. Yeah, Iceberg way ahead.
If he just pushes the wave out at some point as well and just goes back to the jungle.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Thompson's in trouble.
He has RP.
Surge, magic missile, RPU, 7 trouble. One more shot gets the kill. Mid one thinking about coming over, but he needs to go and get this ancient stack. The problem is, are they going to allow him to have it?
Thompson takes the DD here as well. This is a lot of damage coming through from him.
This could be big if they can get these kills. Tornado on the skewer. So now with the cold snap, Iceberg in trouble. He'll end up dead. Down goes Always Wanna Fly. And one of the things we talked about was the extended duration on God's Strength. So now not only does that fight happen, but it gives him full opportunity to come and take these Ancients with the God's Strength. V-Tune wants to maybe take this away. Or at least get a kill on a no-tail. It's Surge, mid one. That was a little bit greedy. Goes back and forth. Hookshot hits. Cogs are there, but he doesn't have the mana for the battery assault. So the two-man Stormhammer Tornado coming in. Thompson's arrive. Vacuum back. General in trouble. He goes down. V-Tune might be next. They've got the cold snap. V-Tune gone, and a little over-aggressive from Fly to Moon. Swap. Infest popped. And Seb now forced to run. He does that vacuum swap again, but Always Wanna Fly now in a bad position.
It's a squad.
Yeah, Always Wanna Fly. He'll end up going down here mid one. He won't get the kill because the Inkswell gets credit for it, but
I need to try and make plays around this curse now. I think with the Wyvern. Sax is going to TP in here.
Soul Lines. Always Wanna Fly basically being the sacrificial lamb here. Come for me and not anybody else.
He's so close, you know. No point taking a fight just before.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Find Always Wanna Fly again. Silence comes in with Venom's Embrace. And Tornado comes through. Always Wanna Fly will fall. Venom's Embrace. If they can get the silence out, maybe they'll just go for the kill here on Always Wanna Fly.
Radiant's
Cold snap used, damage in, Always Wanna Fly, one more shot till he dies, but they've got the disarm. Infest does get popped, Deafening Blast comes in, but there's the Rage to avoid it, and that Infest gets Always Wanna Fly back to full health, but it's not gonna matter. They've got the vacuum back into the wall. Now they finally have the wall skilled up on Seb, so the turnaround go for his V-Tune. The stun misses. They're gonna continue to try and chase mid one. He's got a Stormhammer in 7 seconds. X as well as the Surge. He runs right up on a V-Tune who pops the Rage. The hookshot comes into the backlines, and that hits on a no-tail. Shockwave pulling no-tail. Meteor Hammer comes in. They'll get the kill on a Seb as well as no-tail. They take out two. They look over at Thompson, who's on the run without mana. Ghost walks and tries to escape. Mid one, meanwhile, gets the kill. Oh, Iceberg, no!
Oh, dear.
The Blink RP is a complete swing and a miss. Saksa, though, still gonna die as General right on him with the battery assault. They're still chasing mid one, but the Tornado hits on two. Mid one pulled back thanks to the shockwave coming in from Iceberg. Meteor Hammer drops down, doesn't land behind the tier 2. And the chase doesn't secure them, the Sven or the Invoker. But they're gonna turn and maybe, just maybe look to fight this. They're gonna have Inkswell as well as the Surge once again. So there it is with the Ion Shell. They'll find Always Wanna Fly. Magic Missile comes in, but it stuns up the Life Stealer. Now they've got the Soul Bind. The Sunstrike hits on Always Wanna Fly. The Stormhammer follows it up. They're gonna lose one, maybe even two. V2 drops to mid one, and that is a massive. They find no-tail. Get another kill. Tornado out though on the General. Mid one coming around. Avoids the LSA. Has the Stormhammer. The damage with God's Strength. God's Strength up for another couple of seconds. Aloha Dance falls. And now God's Strength will wear off.
Again. New patch. New Sven. On Fly to Me.
Dire structure.
Mid one. Surge. Stun. Thompson here with the EMP. Stun hits on a mid one. And they get the save. Swap comes through. Thompson in trouble. Surrounded by Cogs. Meteor Hammer coming in, but there's the Inkswell as well as the wall down right on a General. General stun up once again. The Soulbind hits on Revenge as well as the Clockwork. They've got the Sun coming in from mid one, and now they'll take out General as well as Always Wanna Fly. They lose nothing for this.
DD on the Life Stealer. Good stuff.
Over in Roche. They have Curse available. Tornado hits on the two. Rage is used. They look for the Aegis. Wave of Terror. Wall is down. They get themselves the Aegis into hands of V2, but they've got themselves the Winter's Curse that's right on the Life Stealer. Now they've got the Cataclysm coming through, but there it is. Skewer on a 2. They've got the damage on a no-tail, but is it going to be enough? It's actually a Skewer on a 3. Stormhammer hits onto the bench. They already got the first fight out of the hands of V2. They get the kill on the general as well as Always Wanna Fly. Right click's coming through from Always Wanna Dance, or Aloha Dance, not Always Wanna Dance. That's a mixture of two players. They look over. They've got the Cold Embrace on the top. And now with the Yeik swap from mid one, they've got the stun on V2. They're going to stun him up once again with the Yeik swap popping. Now can they get the damage to get the kill for the second time? Yes, they can. Iceberg trying to run. Starts to skewer. Ends up dead. Triple kill for mid one. Looking for a full team wipe for the side of OG. Stroke of Fate hits. Mid one is here. Ultra kill for the Sven. And they win this fight. It's onto the Invoker. They've got the Skewer. Should be able to kill off Thompson and will. So that is 3 kills there for the side of Fly to Moon.
Really well played. Like, this would be so good for them if they could now like get a huge amount from this.
Soulbind, BKB, mid one. Can you get anything out of this? He gets at least one. Needs the stun. It's up in 2. And
coming over though.
Gives up. Yeah. Hook shot hits. Mid one doesn't have a BKB. He does have a TP. He can get away, but there's the damage with the God Strength. No Tail showing up. Now the TP out, but Always Wanna Fly is there with the swap. So that actually gets him away from V2. The Magic Missile follows it up, and they don't get the kill just yet. And yeah, look at how fast he is with the surge. Not only smoked up, looking towards bottom. No Tail is here.
Notice kind of like raining.
Mid one, blink RP on a 2. They've got the Infest that's going to pop. They'll get the kill here on a No Tail at least, or will they? They want to attack them, or they'll go after mid one first. Hook shot comes in on a Seb. Seb now within the cogs, but they've got the Phantom's Embrace. And I believe that time, yes, that was the push that coming in from Soxa. They look over to get this kill in the pocket to push away his mid one. Got the Cold Snap, God Strength pop on the back lines, though. They pop the Infest. They got the wall down. Winter's Curse comes out onto both of them. So now the Cataclysm's going to follow this up. It's going to be a lot of damage under the general, but I don't know if that's going to be more than enough to get the fight going their way. They've got the RP, the BKB's been popped by Iceberg. They look over at mid one, who's saved by the Cold Embrace. Soxa doing a good job from a distance, but they look over back at Iceberg, who's going to try and skewer away, but he gets hit by the Stormhammer. Now, Surge running away, trying to find the proper engagement here as mid one. He goes around the trees and back to the back lines, looking over at the Lina, but the LSA hits on a mid one as well as said. Laguna Blake's on out. Mid one getting low. He might even die here, but the Cold Embrace saves it once again. Oh my lord! Aloha Dance and Iceberg full. Now they're looking towards the rest. V2 without mana. General trying to throw down a Meteor Hammer. That hits him on a Seb. Always Wanna Fly. Vacuum in on a 2. V2 trying to fight mid one. The Magic Missile hits. Can they get the kill finally on a mid one? Yes, they can. Always Wanna Fly. He ends up falling. V2 can he fight as he goes after Seb with the open woods to get the kill onto this Darkseer. Oh my! He invests into an. It turns into an advantage for the other side. Let's see if they can just secure the Roche. Tornado comes in. It only hits on the General. They've got to scan out. They're going to spot that they are coming over. There is the God Strength pop. 4-step over with the wall down. They look over at Always Wanna Fly. They'll get the kill onto the bench. V2 now needs to start backing off. And there it is. Roche is left at about third health. Aloha Dance in some trouble with the Phantom's Embrace as well as the Stormhammer. Midhorn's got himself a kill here. Buyback coming in from the Lina. And now maybe OG looks for their moment inside the pit. OG, they're still sitting here right by the pit with Seb blinking back. And look at the damage on Aloha Dance. He didn't lose the buyback symbol just yet. Yeah, he just fought back. He ends up dead. V2 now in some trouble. They've got the cogs around the Sven, but Phantom's Embrace is on a General. General getting run down here by the illusion of the Life Stealer. They'll take out the Clockwork. None of them have buyback. V2 on the run. Vacuum, Rage, Use, going after Thompson. Cold Embrace saves him. Look at where Soxa is, keeping himself very safe and keeping his team safe with the Cold Embrace. The BKB's been popped by Ice. I think they... Oh, Iceberg! He's in so much trouble. Sunstrike doesn't hit.
He has no BKB.
He's slowed up thanks to the Ghost Walk, and now thinks about the RP. Doesn't have a BKB. On the run under the tier 2 tower, not going to matter. And he's dead for 90 seconds. On the Life Stealer. Disarms him with the Heaven's Halberd. And Sven in trouble. Magic Missile locks him down. Set with the wall down. There's the Winter's Curse. It actually keeps the Life Stealer stationary, but they've got the Soulbind with the Cataclysm flying in. Down goes V2. Down goes Always Wanna Fly. 90 seconds. No buyback on the Life Stealer. That seems like the first one he's missed in a while, but they've got the Phantom's Embrace coming through onto the Clockwork. New one looking. Surged up is an illusion of the Invoker, but now Stormhammer onto the Magnus. They've got Iceberg in a bad spot, but they've got the swap coming in on the Sven, so they'll keep Magnus alive. He pops his BKB. The LSA hits on a no-tail. He's taking a lot of damage. He pops the Essence Ring. They look over as the Invoker starts to leave. Back on the other side of this fight, though, they've got mid one getting the kill and Always Wanna Fly. They'll pop the Infest. The Yeik comes out. They've locked down Aloha Dance. They'll get the kill on the 2. Now they've got themselves the Abyss Blade under the Winter Wyvern. Can they get the kill on the Winter Wyvern before he's able to get the curse off? Yes, he can, but he buys back. So now he's got to get back into the fight. Buyback comes in for the Lina as well as the Venge. V-Tune looking to just retreat for a second because he wants to get that Abyssal Blade back up and really just disengage from this fight. They've got the silence, and then can they get the kill on Iceberg? Yes, they can. He's got buyback. He still has RP. Stormhammer back in. Always want to fly. He goes down to mid one. He just bought back. So he's dead for 73 seconds. They look over the top, 2 or 3, as well as the set of racks. They'll buy back on Iceberg. Stormhammer comes in on the general. Four staff, all the way around. Mid one going, ring around the Lozy, around the side of the Radiant base. They've got the Laguna Blade. They get the kill onto this Sven. He's dead for 97 seconds. Now Sox is in trouble. He just bought back. Soulbind comes in. No tail. I don't think it's going to be enough with the Soulbind as they get the Abyssal Blade out onto Thompson. They kill off the Invoker, and all of a sudden, things look... By the way, he did take the rage duration. Smoke.
Right, okay.
Spider legs, looking, searching, trying to find something. There's the Infest getting popped with the hook shot. They got themselves the Abyssal. They're going for the Wyvern. Soxa is in so much trouble. Cold Embrace is used. Soxa will survive. He can't even get the kill. Winter's Curse locks him up. They get the kill on the lane. He's dead for 105 seconds. They've also lost No Tail. The Cataclysm flies up and hits down this Life Stealer to about half health. They've got the swap out of the Sven. They're trying to control him. They look over at Seb for just a moment. Seb, how's he got on that hex? He's got 10 seconds left. He's put down the wall. They look over at mid one. He's taking a lot of damage. The Cold Embrace from Soxa once again. So because they weren't able to kill off the Winter Wyvern, he's able to keep these heroes alive. They look over in mid one. He can't get the cheese off. They end up getting the kill on the Sven. He buys back. Abyssal Blade on the Thompson. Thompson controlled, bashed up, in some trouble, ends up running. And without the rage, they don't want to continue moving forward. They've got Seb in just a second with the Hex. Hex now, Tornado coming through. Life Stealer in some trouble. The Ice Wall down, but he's got rage in just a second. He needs to use it. Infest Insane, starting to get his health back only a little bit. Now they've got the signs coming in from the blood source from mid one. Sven's here. They don't have anything to really give this Life Stealer at the moment, so they really need to just try and back off, but he's got the Spider Legs, continue to move forward, looking over at this Life Stealer. V2 backs away. They've got themselves the Hex onto Iceberg. General blinks forward, gets the cogs out, but there's the Deafening Blast. Vacuum comes in. They've got the killing spree from Seb. They get the kill on Iceberg. He's dead for 2 minutes. Now, what can you do? V2 tries to fight mid one. They've got the Cold Embrace. Soxa has not died in this engagement, and he is saving the game. They look over at Seb. They've got themselves a Stormhammer coming out of the Life Stealer. Life Stealer, they would have been jonesy with that Bloodthorn. Hook shot from General. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it will be. They get the kill. He's dead for 2 minutes. They take out the Sven. They look for more. They're trying to chase on the Invoker. Thompson trying to run. He's got some help from Seb.
They're just stacking up now.
Surge, Inswell looking, finds Iceberg. Soulbind comes in, he'll pop the BKB, he's trying to run, and he blinks back, but the Soulbind now hits onto the bench. So that's going to allow the Tornado to come down as well as the wall. They've got the Cataclysm flying up. They always want to fly, in some trouble, ends up dead, has buyback. They've got the Hex out on Iceberg. This move becomes problematic. They get the silence, now they pop the BKB. They got the RP! Is it going to be enough though? It doesn't look like it. Aloha Dance coming in with the LSA. V2 nowhere near this fight for the moment, and now they've got the hook shot as well as the Infest getting popped out. They get a 2-shot out onto Soxa. They get the kill on the Winter Wyvern with his buyback. He's dead for 90 seconds. He'll not use it just yet. They'll buy back on No Tail. They look over at Seb as well as Thompson on the high ground doing a lot of damage. They'll use this Stormhammer to move over and get themselves another on Always on a Fly. Aloha Dance is back into the game as he buys back. It's a 5-on-3.
It goes down to Megas. They just have to go for this even if it's 3 versus 5.
Blink, hook shot, backline, Soxa, Infest gone. He's gone for 2 minutes. Doesn't have buyback. The Abyssal Blade is used onto this No-Tail Grinch. They get themselves the supports out of this fight. Now they look over. Oh, the Laguna Blade! He gets away. The Cataclysm is going to come down from Thompson. Now they look over at V2. He's very low. Silence up, killed off. Gets the Defy Rapier knocked out of his inventory and onto the ground. It's not picked up just yet, but the creeps come in and take out the Ancient OG.